All right, everybody, what is going on? Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. We have made it to the end of the week. Today is Friday, and we are moving towards the end of our look at the Seattle Seahawks rookie class. Got two more draft picks to do. We're going to be doing Devin Eastern today, and then Michael Dansby will probably be tomorrow, and then I'm probably going to do a UDFA on Sunday, and at that point, I think we're going to call it good. At that point, there's not really going to be too much else to get into. I don't want to spend a bunch of time on UDFAs that have pretty much no chance of making the team. So at that point, we're probably going to call it. This video is sponsored by Prize Picks. And Devin Eastern is a player that, because of circumstance, I think has a chance at making the team. You look at Devin Eastern, you think about what he can do, you think about what the Seahawks have as a true nose tackle. Right now, they don't have much. Brandon Peely. Byron Murphy's not a true nose. Jaron Reed's not really a true nose, and he's getting older anyway. So if you're talking about nose tackles, Devin Eastern could end up being the best guy we have. We might end up in a situation where it's him and Peely is not a high bar to clear. So we're going to look at Devin Eastern by the numbers here. 6'5", so that's 88th percentile. I think it might actually be like 90th percentile because of the quarter. The quarter wasn't counted on mock draftable, but he did get that extra quarter in there, so he's very tall. And as far as defensive tackles go, he's quite heavy, 315 pounds. That's a little bit light for a nose tackle, but not excessively so. Nothing that I would be concerned about. Arm length is really good, and that's one of the things that really gets your attention about Eastern. 34-inch arms are very good, 78th percentile. That is something that should play. And he's got the 10-inch hands, 54th percentile, so that's fine. And he didn't do a lot at the combine, just a few drills. Mixed bag here. The vert was low, 27.5, although it is kind of low in the sense that it is about what you would expect from a player of his weight. Like if you cross-reference that with his weight percentile, it's about right. And his broad jump was really good, so figure that one out. 9'4" broad is 85th percentile. That's actually commendable. So there's some explosiveness here. It's just not straight up. And he also ran a 3-cone that is indicative of some issues. 7th percentile there, over 8 seconds, almost 8.1. But I think we all understand that you're not getting a nose tackle for his ability to move through a 3-cone drill. All right, so let's go through his career so far. Oh, by the way, I just realized I actually forgot to list his position. He is a nose tackle. He is, Minnesota, went to Minnesota. And I think his age is 24 years old, but it's harder to find ages with players like this. So I'm just assuming it's 24. First year that he played in college was 2022. 6 games, 60 snaps. So not a lot. Not really a lot to go on here. 4 tackles, 1 for loss, 3 stops, 1 pass defensed, and 1 hurry. So actually not bad production given how little he played, but it's not like it means that much. Pretty much exclusively B-gap. More pass rush than run defense, but it was close-ish. 37-23. Graded fine. Graded good in most areas. Run defense was good. Tackling was good. Pass rush, whatever. Again, it's not a meaningful sample size, so it doesn't really matter that much. 2023 was the first year where he really started to actually get to play expansively. I believe he was a starter in 2023. If you like sports, then the best way to make them even better and more exciting is using the Prize Picks app, where it always feels good to be right. Prize Picks makes daily fantasy simple. Just pick more or less on your favorite players and build lineups with a few taps. Whatever sport you're into, and obviously we are now firmly into the NFL offseason, so we're all about baseball. We got some basketball, we got some hockey, whatever it is you like. Prize Picks gives you a fun way to stay locked in while you're watching. Definitely make sure to use the promo code HMA. Prize Picks is hooking up users with $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. If you use that promo code, that is HMA. I've had a great time on Prize Picks so far, so definitely get on over to it, check it out, and make sure to get your lineups. And don't forget about Team Picks, where you can pick winners, spreads, and totals on any major game. So download the app now, use HMA, and get on over to Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. And remember, always gamble responsibly. By the way, I checked it. He's actually 23, so 23 years old. But 13 games, 427 snaps, so pretty good workload here. 28 tackles, only one for a loss, so not necessarily a big penetrator and playmaker individually yet, but 11 stops, so a lot of his tackles are at the very least effective tackles, although when you're a nose tackle, when you're playing close to the line, it's a little bit easier. Knocked down one pass, had 2 quarterback hits and 7 quarterback hurries, and he missed 1 tackle. So again, not a huge amount of production or anything, but overall, an effective presence in the middle for Minnesota. Mostly playing in B-gap. 411 snaps in B-gap, a little bit elsewhere, but B-gap guy. Pass rush and run defense snaps almost even, and he graded okay. Tackling grade was really good. Run defense grade, slightly above average. Overall grade, slightly above average. Fine. 2024 takes a step forward here. A little bit more action, 470 snaps. Same number of games. 27 tackles, but now 5 for a loss. 18 stops. 2 passes defensed. 2 sacks, 5 hits, 11 hurries. So now we're actually starting to see some more meaningful plays. He's making more productive tackles. He's registering tackles in the backfield. He's getting to the quarterback a little bit. There's a little bit more motion here. Forced a fumble. Did have 5 missed tackles, so there was a little bit of a trade-off here, and 4 penalties, but overall, good player, doing good things for the Golden Gophers. And the thing that really changed this year, and this is the thing that's notable, he started playing A-gap. He played way more A-gap than B-gap in 2024 by over 3-1. Run defense and pass rush was almost even, so basically equal amounts. And PFF grades were good. The tackling grade was not good, but pass rush was good, run defense was good. So overall, you're starting to see a little bit of improvement here. And then you get to 2025, almost 500 snaps this year in 13 games, so a little bit bigger of a workload. 38 tackles, 5 for loss, 41 stops, 1 pass defensed, 2.5 sacks, 2 hits, 9 hurries. So a little bit more in some areas, a little bit less in some other areas, but he's not just a space eater. He's actually getting in there and making plays. Forced a fumble, 7 missed tackles is like the main thing that you're a little bit unhappy with, but 3 penalties, a little bit of an improvement over the previous year. More A-gap than B-gap, but actually a good amount of both. And that's the thing that could be kind of fun here. Maybe Eastern could end up being a good player in multiple roles. Maybe he can be an A-gap and B-gap player. Maybe he can shoot gaps and occupy space. More pass rush than run defense, but pretty even. And he graded out well, except for his tackling grade, which was really bad. So the tackling might be the one thing that's not great here. But overall, man, I mean, 45 games, almost 1,500 snaps, almost 100 tackles, 12 for loss, 53 stops, so more than half of his career tackles are stops. 5 passes defensed, 4.5 sacks, 28 hurries, 9 hits, couple of forced fumbles, 13 missed tackles, 7 penalties. More B-gap than A-gap, but a lot of both. A little bit more pass rush than run defense, but a lot of both. And that's really all there is to say. Not a ton of numbers here. He is a nose tackle. You wouldn't expect big numbers. Or at least I think that he is realistically meant to play nose. But yeah, that is the rundown of Devin Eastern. So let me go know what you guys think about him. I will be checking in with another couple videos about him later today. See you guys then. Go Hawks. Everyone have a good rest of your day.